All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of GHOSTWIRE Tokyo. Last time we played through Chapter 5, it was called Severance, and now we're going to play through Chapter 6 called Binding. I'm a little surprised there even is a Chapter 6. I thought we were at the very end of the game. Chapter 5 was the shortest chapter in the entire game, even shorter than the very first one, so I don't know what that was all about. But, God, maybe this one will be short, too. I mean, I thought we were at the end of the game, so... Mari, that's right. How do you pronounce the main, like, one of the most important character of the game's name? We're here at the very end of the game? Mari. Like, Mari Povich.
The abyss sure is bleak. I guess it'd be stranger if it weren't, though.
Second game in a row that ends in the abyss that I've played. And I just got done playing Ender Lilies Quiet as the Nights. At the end, you have to go to the abyss. Alright, what's all this?
We'll do another checkup in 6 months. Then we can see how the two of you are holding up.
Someone's memories? But whose?
I don't know, but I wish I could run.
Looks like it's a girl. You are gonna be a big brother soon.
Sounds like it's my memories.
What a great artist you are, Mari.
Yeah.
You're such a good girl, cleaning up after yourself like that.
Are these my memories?
You don't know? Watch this last chapter be 10 minutes long. I assume we have one more boss fight, at least. I would guess only one. Because I think we killed all the minions. All of the sidekicks.
What's this?
The elementary school we went to.
Oh good, we can run again. I think this is a good game. I don't think it's a great game. We'll talk more about it here at the end of the video. Assuming this is the last chapter. I bet it is.
I'm going out with my friends.
Of course, I said that about the last one, so... I'll give my full review at that point, but... I do think this is a good game. It just falls short in some places.
So? Call it over. Nah, we've got nothing to talk about. You're seriously overthinking this.
I am not. This is for Mom and Dad's anniversary. Something matching would be nice, don't you think?
Is this where they got the rings?
On the cone now. Mom said not to worry about things at home. You should just do what you want.
This work? No. That'd be funny. Just buy consumables in a dream.
Mom's just a little tired, right?
Of course she is. Don't be so negative all the time.
Sounds like she was being positive to me. There is a consumable. I did get a consumable in the dream.
That yukata.
Yeah, it's Mom's.
Hell yeah. Let's get some of these consumables.
Yeah, it's our first festival in a while.
Why? Don't look away, Akito.
Mom's gonna be okay, right? I don't want her to go away. Why does everyone go away?
Because life is a fucking joke. That's what you should have told her, Akito. Akido? Akito? Akido. Some of the best consumables in the game in this dream world.
Akito, where are you? Akito, I'm at the hospital. You need to get
Well, I'm at the convenience store, so you're just gonna have to give me a minute.
I guess Mom and Dad are finally back together.
Yeah.
Sure, kid, sure. I mean, I guess in this reality we know ghosts are real, so yeah, maybe.
This will be a new beginning for us.
Yeah, you're right. How many more new beginnings do we need to have?
As many as it takes, Mari!
This isn't even a beginning. We're just falling further down.
How far
Oh god.
do these steps
Silent Hill 2 vibes.
Don't be scared. You'll be okay.
How much farther can we go?
This game wishes it was Silent Hill 2.
Sometimes I wish we could just hit the bottom and get it over with. At least then, we could be with Mom and Dad again.
Stop it.
Don't turn away, Akito. You wanted to hear how she
I'm not.
Why is it
I'm charging forward.
in all of Tokyo? Why do I keep falling down? If I'm just gonna fall, I might as well jump.
Is that what happened? She crack her own head?
I'm all right. I just need to find Mari.
That's right. You have to protect her.
Yeah, I'm done running.
I didn't accidentally turn myself around, did I? I hope not, because this is as fast as I can go. This looks promising.
This must lead somewhere.
Yeah, good. Oh, boss fight. That's a boss fight room. Right? It's gotta be.
This is it. Yeah. He's in there. And so is your sister.
Oh, maybe in the next room's the boss fight room. It's a big door.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is there actually going to be a boss fight in this game that's an actual challenge? This game has been easy so far. Easy. Most of my deaths have just come from me not paying attention. Almost all of them. Too easy. It's been too easy. Give me a challenge. Give me something that's I'm gonna regret asking this probably. Give me something that kills me 2 or 3 times before I kill it. You know? I don't think we've gotten that in a boss yet. I think the cat killed me once, maybe. I'm not even sure that's true. No, the cat never killed me. A couple of bosses did though.
Shame it is. Neither of you can appreciate the wonders of the journey that awaits your loved ones.
I came here to talk to Mari. You're not stopping me.
Oh, and how will you do this? She has words to speak no longer.
I'm still watching even though I'm looking over here. I've got 4 different screens of this game. I'm just also watching my kid's security cam too. I don't know. It's not a gank fight, is it? Yeah, just kill all these fools in the cutscene so I don't have to deal with them. Is that good or bad?
The gate to the underworld has opened.
Oh, bad.
And now, for the final step. Let times flow. Cease.
Did it work? He looks surprised.
What is happening?
What is happening?
Is this? Doing this? No! The ceremony cannot be stopped!
Oh, what? Oh no, wait, are we is this the end of the game? It's just gonna be a cutscene and that's gonna end it? Surely not. Surely we'll fight something. But that looks like he just died. You better run, motherfucker. It was a hell of a catch.
Mari.
She's alright.
Akito, thank you for coming for me.
I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize.
know you have. It's what kept me here.
This might be the end of the game, man.
It wasn't your fault.
Dude,
For
that would be disappointing.
this.
That would mean the final boss was just that random minion. No, there's no way that's true. There's no way. I've had games end like that, where they just end. I have no idea why a game developer would ever make a decision like that, but it does occasionally happen. It's one thing if the boss fight is, like, not that good, like,
Mom and Dad.
some of the Uncharted final bosses are kind of like that, but at least they're trying. Wait, are you dying or not? Just keep it. Just hold on to it. We're going home. Let's go. Let's go home. Are we not going home? Stand up. Are you hurt?
Mari.
Big brother. Live.
What is going on? So she's gonna die? Why? Of what?
I'm so glad I could finally tell you.
Oh my fucking god. Sounds like Morty. Yeah, I didn't like that scream. Oh, good. Good, let's fight. I'm gonna throw my sister at you. Turn her into ammo.
I have succeeded.
It doesn't look like
I was
it.
not mistaken.
Oh, is that your mother, your wife and your daughter?
The two realms connected at last. When the souls of humanity are freed from their mortal prisons, they shall be made pure. I shall finally be made one with my family again.
I guess. Why does everyone have that jacket that comes out like this? That must be a culture, like a regional thing. They had them in Death Stranding, and I thought it was just a weird Death, like, Kojima thing, but apparently they're in this game too. Alright, stay here, sister. I gotta go fight the final boss. Although I don't even know what I'm fighting for now. Since my sister's dead, why not I just leave? I guess we're still, like, saving the world or whatever.
Time to put an end to this, Akito.
Yeah. This is the end of the line.
I fucking hope so. Oh good, he's turned into a monster truck. What is this shit?
Who'd want to merge with an ass like you?
Oh, that hurt. But I've got a lot of healing, so... Defeat the amalgamation. Okay, is it a weak spot situation, or... Do I have to hit the heads? That doesn't seem to be doing damage. Okay. Next time it does that, you gotta jump, okay? Yeah. Yeah, the heads. I know. I mean, I know what they are.
We gain nothing from partings. None.
From parties? Oh, what's this shit?
Right. He lost his shit. Merging with them totally destroyed his mind. Beyond pathetic.
Ow, you fucker. Ah, shit. There's still another one, or are we good? He's way over there. Just go ahead and heal. We've got lots of... How much healing do we have? A fucking shitload. Alright. Ah, damn it. Can you come here, please, sir?
Why do you interfere? Why? All was to be
Ah, fuck.
your salvation.
Oh, fuck off! God damn it. This is the hardest part of the fucking
It's actually not that bad.
fight.
It's all about learning to live together.
Right. You monster! You're just too far gone to see it!
God damn it. Oh shit. Don't you fucking dare kill me. Don't you fucking dare. Bitch. You are not allowed to fucking kill me. You understand me? Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Well, that's tough shit, man, because that's exactly what my goal is. Shit. We ought to probably just stick with the wind attack.
That was too close.
It was fine. God damn it. Sit still, motherfucker. Is that it? That's it. Do you have another phase, or? That was incredibly easy. That was fucking easy, dude.
We're trapped in here.
Trapped? Does that mean...
It does. They were only separated from their bodies. They should go back to normal now.
Everyone. Except Mari.
Oh, but the power of true love will awaken her. Right? Something like that? Probably. Yeah, hello? Can I help you?
Dad. Mom.
Yeah, I think that was the final boss. Well, I'm glad I didn't go around
You died
grinding out levels.
December 10th. And Mom, June 9th. I didn't forget. Of course, I could never forget. Never. I won't keep pretending it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna live. Even if it means feeling weak. See you later. Next time we meet, I'll have lived a good, full life. Okay?
She's like, must be nice. Is that really what she wants to hear? Oh, we're not done yet?
Finally learned how to open up to your family, huh?
Farewells.
And here I thought you'd learn to be quiet.
I gotta ask you for one last thing.
Yeah?
Talk to my wife and my boy. Tell them I never gave up. Not for a moment.
I will. I promise.
Hey, sorry to dump that on you.
It's fine, man. Can I run now?
Good, but I'm getting a little tired.
So am I. So am I. See, why even make me walk that? Why even make me do that? Can you just put that in the cutscene and...
KK,
keep things rolling.
Don't get yourself possessed again, Akito. Most wraiths aren't half as charming as I am.
Yeah, you're a real charmer. Can't get you out of my head. You ought to be grateful. Thank you. Rest in peace. KK.
Rest in peace, Kiki. Hey, I just talked to your dead husband. He just wants you to know that he loves you. We don't know each other. But, is that really the end? Well, I mean, it feels like it is the end. I don't know who that is. Alright. We did it. Credits, baby. Let's go. First things first. Whoops, sorry. The bottom center of the screen says that we've beaten 5 games in 2026. 5 games in 2025 and 558 since we started doing this in 2020. Those numbers are now incorrect. We've now beaten 6 games in 2025 and 559 since we started doing this. Let's go. All right, let's talk about the ups and downs of GHOSTWIRE Tokyo. There are some really good things about this game. It's, I always really appreciate when a game really swings for the fences and tries to do something really unique. You know, there are some games that just really go outside of the box and just do everything their own way. Some of them are masterpieces like BioShock, and some of them are absolute duds like Slitterhead. This is somewhere in the middle of that. I think it's always an immense challenge to do something like that, because honestly, what a lot of gamers, including myself, find to be the most satisfying is often what is the most comfortable. And so, you know, I recognize that that's a challenge that gamers have to deal with. It's like that we want something unique and fresh, but we also know that we really just like the things that we already are comfortable with. So I really appreciate it when a game really goes for it. It's like, we're going to make something, like, we're not even like, when they just sit down at the table with this game, they're probably like, okay, what would be a super cool idea? Forget about video games and every convention for a minute. Let's just figure everything out from scratch. You know, I feel like they did this with this game, and I really, really appreciate that kind of a thing. The combat, it's not entirely unique. I've seen magic first-person combat before in a few games, but it's got the whole Japanese ghost hunting thing. It's never really been done before, and I really, really like that. The graphics themselves weren't that good for 2022, but the art design was really interesting, especially the enemy design was really cool, and some of the set pieces with some of the visuals, like some of the weird trippy shit that you see, was all really imaginative and well done. The enemy designs were really, really cool. Some of them got a little bit repetitive, but for the most part, they were very cool. There was some really interesting stuff with upgrading, like the skill tree was pretty legit. Sometimes skill trees, it's like, I could not put any points into any of these and it'd probably be fine. But these were like, you really got some things of value, at least for some of it. So I like the skill tree. I think the combat was okay, given the fact that they were doing something totally new. But this is where the problems start to begin for me with this game. Well, but actually, before we get into that, one other thing I will say that's positive. I think that they did a good job of filling the open world with things to do that were unique and interesting. The gameplay loop was actually pretty satisfying for a while. It did start to drag a little bit because a lot of what drives that gameplay loop is the combat. There's not a lot of puzzle solving in this game. There's not really a lot of like difficult platforming or anything like that. It's really driven by the combat challenges, and the combat gets pretty repetitive after a few hours. It gets, at first it's unique and it's novel and it's interesting and it's compelling and it's engaging and yada yada yada, but after a few hours of blasting people with your fingers, it starts to get pretty repetitive, and that's, I think, where the problem started. The gameplay loop got pretty boring in the second half of the game. So I think that was the really the engine that really got me like going like, all right, let's just get through this. And what evidently made most people just give up on the game, because I noticed when I was getting the final achievements for completing chapters and stuff, it was only like 7-8% of people have gotten this far. This game's been out for years at this point, so the fact that only 6% or something saw the end, that's telling. You know, that's not something I see very often when I play a popular game that's been out for a while. Those achievements aren't usually the rare type, you know? So I'm not alone, obviously, in thinking that this game just gets to be a quite old after a while. It's not the open world stuff. There's the stuff that's in the open world is interesting. It's just the fact that in order to do almost anything in the open world, you have to fight, and you have to, and the fights, it's like every time I was just running by stuff at the end because it's like I just don't want to deal with it, and it's not really worth the XP, because you can get just as much XP, actually quite a bit more XP, by actively avoiding fights and just interacting with other things in the world, like doing your little ghost shopping stuff, and you can get easy XP just avoiding fights in this game. So the fighting just isn't worth the rewards, and it's not that much fun after a while. It was for a while, but it got old pretty fast. Further to the combat, a big problem that I think is evident with this game is that the boss fights are fucking easy, man. I'm not the braggart type. I'm usually ashamed of my death counts in games. I only died 10 times in this game, and 8 of those were probably because I wasn't paying attention. Maybe one of those was to a boss. All of the bosses were absolute cakewalk. I mean, I was under level. I had to have been under leveled when I beat the game because I wasn't doing any of the side stuff, and hadn't unlocked hardly anything, and I was just with my basic attacks just blowing through the game, blowing through boss fights. I mean, I played on normal difficulty. There are harder difficulties, but I've got a pretty good feel these days for how hard normal should be, and this is too easy. Normal is too easy. So, if you're looking for a challenge, do not play this game on normal. So that was an issue, and the boss fights were interesting and imaginative, and they were cool build up and all that, but the actual challenge wasn't there. The actual fights were, again, pretty repetitive. You had to do basically the same things. They find different ways to tweak it with each boss, but you're basically doing the same thing with each boss, and it's pretty boring. I wasn't really that engaged with the boss fights. We talked about the graphics. The graphics aren't very good, but that's okay. The art design made up for that. The only other thing I'll say is that the story, and I was musing about this when I was playing the game. It's definitely got like an Eastern feel to it. Not necessarily the way it looks, but like the way it's edited. I've played several games like this now that are like very Japanese games. They like, not only are they from Japan, but they feel like they're intended for Japan, and they just happen to decide to release over here too. There's something, the way they cut the cutscenes, it really takes its time. It's very slow and plodding, whereas it seems like Western editing is a lot more urgent. And I guess we're just more impatient or something. And I'm no exception. So I'm watching the cutscenes and it's like, okay, yeah, we're listening to a lot of story, but it's like they'll say a line and then like the character will just stare at him for like 3 or 4 seconds and then they'll say their line. And every cutscene is like a slow fade up from black, and then the cutscene happens, and it's a cutscene that could happen in 10 seconds, but it happens in like a minute. And then it's slow fade to black, and then slow fade up back to gameplay. It's just the way that it's edited. And this is a preference thing. It has to be. There must be people that like this. It makes me wonder if people that are used to that way feel rushed when they play certain Western games where it's like very big sense of urgency. So the editing bothered me a little bit, but I think that's more of a preference thing. All in all, I think this is a good game. I don't think it's a great game. I think it falls short of greatness, mostly because of the repetitive combat that gets pretty old. I think that was its biggest downfall, and the fact that it was just too easy. But I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I finally got to play it. I think it is a good game. I just think it falls short of greatness in a few different categories. Alright, that's it for Ghostwire Tokyo. We can skip this. I imagine at this point we'll get the message where it's like, your adventure's not over. Oh good, title card. Great, even better. Last order of business, Ghostwire Tokyo, it's been fun, but we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye! Appreciate ya! Thanks a bunch. Okay, that's it for Ghostwire Tokyo. We did it. Just brief roadmap for the next few days in case you're interested. Today is January 25th, and the next games don't come out until January 28th. Eternal Strands and Tales of Iron 2 both come out on the same day. I still haven't decided which one I want to play first. I keep going back and forth. So it's going to be one of those, and then as soon as I beat that one, it'll be the next one. So, but we've still got 3 days until then, so I'm going to try and play one more short game. I have no idea what, but something that's like 6 hours or less, so that I can have time, make sure I have time to beat it. Maybe Halo 4. That one's been on my list for a while. I could probably beat that. I think that one's 7 hours long. Anyway, I'm going to find something short to play. And then we'll play those 2 games back to back in whatever order. And then once we're done with that, then we're going to play Ender Magnolia, because that came out a couple of days ago. And that's the sequel to Ender Lilies. And that game was incredible, so I can't wait to play Ender Magnolia. And then by that time, it'll probably be close to time for Avowed to come out. I did check yesterday and looked over every game releasing in February, and there's only one that I'm interested in. There's some big ones, like Civ 7, a lot of people are excited about. There's a Monster Hunter Wilds, that one comes out. But I'm not interested in those games. The only game I'm interested in playing in February that comes out is Avowed. And I am definitely interested in Avowed. But that's not until February 18th. So we should have time to beat a game or 2 between Ender Magnolia and that. And then in March, things get nuts, which is usually how it goes. In March, there are, and they were just a bunch that were recently announced. There's at least 5 that I want to play in March. Carmen Sandiego, Suikoden 2 Remastered, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, Atomfall, and First Berserker Kazan. Those are all games that I'm excited about. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to play Carmen Sandiego, but it seems interesting. I might. Okay, that's it. We did it. If you're still here and you watch the whole video, or even if you watch the very end, thank you. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. I'll see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.